What is up, everybody? How you guys doing, man? Renal Khaliq's back with another video. The Ren Dog Extreme back with another video, and I'm about to shoot you a quick Raw review. Well, it's gonna be a long one, but it's gonna be a good Raw review. And I have to say, it was a great opening to Monday Night Raw. A great WWE Championship match. To be honest, I was going for the Miz because the Miz is awesome. But anyway, the Miz was just great in the ring. He's improving in the ring, and he's been displaying his high-tech offense, and his offense has been really high-tech, and he's been really incredible. Continues to improve in the ring, and the Miz has been improving, so I'm starting to become a fan of his. Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is just continue to be a great high-flying in the ring. Have so much respect for Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is just incredible in the ring, so I give him props for that. That was just a great match. A great match, hands down. Back and forth match. It was very unpredictable, not as predictable as it was, but it was just incredible. And this was a great opening to Triple H. I think Triple H can do great stuff. I want to see how he can display himself as a chairman, as a heel chairman, like Vince McMahon does, because Triple H was a great heel. He's a very different heel, because with Triple H as a heel, he's more like serious business, like he is as a face, so he can play equal face and heel attack. So that's the props I have for him. It was a great match there. I give this match 4 stars out of 5. Like Rey Mysterio and The Miz, it was just very unpredictable to me. I thought The Miz was going to win, but it turned out Rey Mysterio was just great. If Rey Mysterio did more counters of the skull-crushing finale into the 619, that would be a perfect 5 out of 5. But The Miz never try to execute his finishing move, skull-crushing finale, I have to say. So that's what I say, to say the least. But that was a good match so far, so I give a lot of props to that. Next match we had was... What was it? Oh yeah, the Divas Match. They had a backstage segment with Brie and Nikki Bella arguing with Eve Torres, and they were just bickering and stuff. And then Keystone came down to calm the vibe. So thank goodness he came, because it smoothed the vibe. I thought they were going to have another fight, but thank goodness somebody came down to smooth the vibe. But with Keystone came down and just smoothed things up a little bit. And then Eve Torres argues, oh, like, why are you guys fighting? And Eve Torres said, because of their false identity, or because they're identical, they do this stupid twin magic and stuff. So Keystone tattoos one of the bells because he hates false identity. And then that's what happened. But Brie Bella was just so charmed by it, the tattoo, and then they wanted to go wash it off. And then Eve Torres says, oh, Keystone, you're so smooth. Keystone, I like the guy original, unique, and he's smooth. I like how he could kill the vibe. He's very cool and down to earth. I wish I was him. Anyway, we had another match. Dolph Ziggler versus Bourne. Alright, that match was a very good match. It was very great. I like how Dolph Ziggler was able... Bourne was just always an incredible jobber. The reason I say he's an incredible jobber is because Bourne can make a match look so believable. It looked so believable. It looked like Bourne has a shot at winning. Just like that's why I like high flyers as jobbers, because they know how to display themselves in the ring and put on great matches, like Paul London did against John Cena when he was a jobber, or Bryan Danielson when he was against John Cena. Those were like 2 great matches there. Bourne was just great in the ring, despite it wasn't a squash match like it was against Dolph Ziggler and Mark Henry, except Dolph Ziggler kind of squashed Mark Henry, like he did some cheap shots and stuff, but it was weird. But, I give props for this match. I really wish Dolph Ziggler just went for the pin instead of using that stupid sleeper hold, because it's just getting ridiculous right now. It'll be ridiculous to see that sleeper hold be mentioned if Dolph Ziggler goes to the Hall of Fame in another 10, 20 years. I'll see what happens from there. But it was a good match. I give that match 3 stars out of 5. The match wasn't half bad. It was impressive, but we all knew Dolph Ziggler was going to win. Keep him stronger. But then after the match, he says a promo during the music. He says, "Follow that." I think that's going to be his new phrase after he wins every match. And I think they're really trying to push that guy, getting Vicky Guerrero in the picture. So with them being his business partners on Raw, and then they were a dating couple on SmackDown, I think this is something new and refreshing and interesting to see. But I really wish she did say my business associate or client. It's weird now. Now all of a sudden they were a dating couple and then they transitioned to just business associates. It's weird. She's not even an agent, I have to say. But she gets hired on Raw, so technically she can be an agent. But we'll see what happens from there. Alright, next up, we had Kofi Kingston versus Alberto Dorito. Actually, we had the Divas match. Sorry. Scratch that. We had the Divas match, and that match was okay. I just thought Melina would get the win, but since Kelly Kelly's the Divas champion, Kelly gets another win. The match wasn't that great. I really wish Melina would display more of her moves in the ring and make it look more like a believable tag team matchup, but instead they do this cliche brawl outside the ring, and then but what they did different was they mocked each other. Like Kelly mocked Maurice with the and then Maurice was just stood in awe. And then Maurice did the stink face on Eve Torres, I think. I think that's how they taunted Smelly Kelly. But then that's what happened. So I'm thinking they're developing in a Kelly Eve Torres feud. No, Kelly Maurice feud. I think that's where they're trying to go from this. But, it looked like that's where they're developing. But it would be interesting to see. So hopefully they could improve Kelly even more. Because I thought she was improving. She was incredible on SmackDown, but now her moves are just way too limited, and this is why the matches are awful, even though it was a bathroom break match. So, just as much to talk about it. The match wasn't half bad. I give that match 2 stars out of 5 because Melina was there, and Jay Vardy's voice of Melina, and she makes her look incredible in the ring because she is incredible in the ring, and she's a very positive fighter, and that's what I have to say as much. But good job to Smelly Kelly and Eve Torres. Good match. All right. After that, we had I didn't mean good job, but yeah, sorry, I had to slip that out. After that, we had Kofi Kingston versus Alberto Dorito, and that match wasn't half bad. It was actually incredible. It was great. It was great to see Alberto Del Rio pick up the win. I thought it was going to be a long, boring Raw with Kofi Kingston and Alberto Del Rio going at it, but the match wasn't half bad. I still tuned into it, and it kind of blew my mind to see Alberto Del Rio get the win, to see him come off top as a strong Money in the Bank. And I'm excited. Ricardo Rodriguez is finally back in the feud with Alberto Del Rio. The Big Show is finally over after Alberto Del Rio beat Big Show twice with help from Mark Henry, so it's going to lead to a Big Show-Mark Henry feud. But now Alberto Del Rio winning Money in the Bank, he's continuing to get strong after winning the 40-man Royal Rumble and then winning the Raw Money in the Bank. So he's going to continue to get stronger as The Miz, he continues to stay awesome. But yeah, see him on Lopez tonight on Wednesday night. So that's what's going on. Anyway, that was great. Moving on. Next match we had was Triple H pulling off a promo, and then R2 talking to himself. Yeah, he was talking to himself for sure. Well, he was talking to imaginary people actually. Can you believe that? Yeah, I kind of gotta think. I hope you think the same thing. But yeah. But anyway, R2 pulls off a promo after Triple H reinstates JR. And then Triple H gets confronted by Michael Cole. Michael Cole throws off the commentary earphones, steps on the mic, on the table, and says, you know what? He would do anything. Kiss Jerry Lawler's foot, humiliate himself, but he would not commentate. He refused to commentate with JR. Basically, that was his whole protest. And then Triple H says, you know what? He's going to take the night off. And Michael Cole looked like he was about to quit, but he didn't quit. He would sit down and do his job. But Triple H said he gave him the night off anyway, and you're going to compete in a wrestling match. That's what we got. We got a wrestling match with Michael Cole, and he gets a surprise opponent. But my Triple H said you got him wrestling gear. I wonder what it was. I thought it was going to be a chicken suit or some humiliating mascot outfit, but it turned out it wasn't. I'll tell you that later. And then R-Truth comes out. Yeah, R-Truth comes out. Yep, R-Truth actually does come out. And he continues to be delusional and weird. Like, I thought as a heel, when he just turned heel, he was normal. But now they're making him more delusional. How is he able to develop that? It looked pretty random, but it turns out he's selling it right, and they're doing a good job with it. But it kind of was weird, because when he did his promo, he said, he's done with the rap gimmick and stuff. Now they're developing more psycho and crazy ever since his feud with John Cena. But I did love the little Jimmy stuff during the draft. It's like, oh, look look at little Jimmy. But anyway, yeah, so moving on after that, we had Triple H pulls off the promo, and he mocks R-Truth. And that was funny. He said he mocks R-Truth, and he says it's funny, and then Truth said he thinks it's funny, and R-Truth started getting serious. And then he said, oh, he re-signed someone other than Jim Ross. I reinstated Jim Ross. And then John Morrison finally comes back from his injury. John Morrison beats the crap out of R-Truth and finally gets some retribution. And R-Truth becomes shocked and awe. And finally, John Morrison's getting a huge upper hand on the Truth ever since the draft, which is just incredible. But I really want to see John Morrison get on the mic and pull off a promo, because last time he pulled off a promo was before R-Truth turned heel, or his final match, R-Truth's final match as a face. And that's what we practically saw. I talked about Lady Luck. But then after that, he just competes and then attacks. So I want to see him get on the mic, see how his promo is like to build up his feud with R-Truth. So I'll be excited to see that. Anyway, we had Triple H stated another WWE Championship match, which I was surprised by. So next up, we had, what else did we have? I forgot. Oh yeah, we had a Michael Cole match. And he wears Triple H's gear, and I thought it would look bigger, but it looks smaller. And Michael Cole just looks weird, and he actually comes out. I thought that was Triple H who's going to compete against Michael Cole, but it turned out it wasn't. It was Michael Cole versus Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder finally wins a squash match. It was incredible. It looked like he was going to shake Michael Cole's hand, and then he just beats him up away in like 30 seconds. Zack Ryder wins, and it was the Rough Rider. What? The Rough Rider. The Rough Rider. What? The Rough Rider. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, that's what happened. Zack Ryder finally wins the squash match, because he usually gets squashed. He got squashed by Sheamus in 3 seconds. I think he got squashed by Edge, but I don't remember that. But he did get squashed by Sheamus. So that's the thing. But Zack Ryder is broski, nailing on top, man. That's why I love this man. Zack Ryder, bro. Woo, woo, woo. You know it. But, yeah, after that, Zack Ryder gets the win. And then, yeah, that's what happened. So I don't know if Zack Ryder's going to be a face, but, you know, he should compete against other faces, still be a tweener, like a heel face, and then, yeah, that's how he can get his pop, because he's a sensation on YouTube. Anyway, after that, we had a Miz interview. The Miz just basically says he's awesome despite his loss. That was pretty quick. Zack Ryder and Michael Cole, I give that match 3 stars out of 5, because Zack Ryder wins the squash match. Dorito and Kofi Kingston, give that match 4 stars out of 5. It was just great Raw. It was just incredible. And yeah, so moving on, we had no Alex Riley. That was odd. Well, we had Rey Mysterio celebrating backstage, and I was just blown away by it. But now they're going to screw him like Christian, and then Rey Mysterio's probably going to turn heel for a little bit, just because he may leave, so they're probably going to test him as a heel and see where it goes from there. Because, you know, he had another WWE Championship match against John Cena. It was ridiculous. I thought John Cena was supposed to be fired. Why didn't Vince McMahon just stick to his guns and fire Cena? And why, I'll explain that later, but why did CM Punk come back? So, basically, we have Rey Mysterio versus John Cena, and then basically, John Cena picks up the win. It was a great back and forth match, but I was hoping Rey Mysterio picks up the win. Cena would turn heel. That wouldn't be the case. It turned out John Cena picks up the win. I was pretty frustrated. Now, was Rey Mysterio going to turn heel like Christian is? Or Rey Mysterio going to fight for the championship the right way? And then hopefully they have another match at SummerSlam. But it turned out CM Punk returns after, what was that music? Because I hardly watch Ring of Honor, to be honest. Only watch like one match during the Ring of Honor. And on top of that, I only remember Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin. I did see their match. I didn't see the whole thing. So I don't watch Ring of Honor, to be honest. But I might check out Ring of Honor because people are talking about it. CM Punk's interest, but he was in the Ring of Honor. So CM Punk comes back, and like I thought CM Punk was supposed to leave. Why didn't he just stick to his guns and leave? And why did John Cena stick to his guns and be fired, and then come back a few months later after Triple H takes over? They did everything right away. It was too rushed, and CM Punk should come back after a month at SummerSlam and then surprise everyone when John Cena returns. That would be even better. But what else can you say? it was still a good match. It was still a great match. It was a good ending to Raw. I'm still glad CM Punk is back, but I just thought he could come back in a different way. So I'm running out of time. So yeah, that's my Raw review. I'm gonna do a more review on CM Punk's return and John Cena's match. So I'll see you later. Peace out.